Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good to hear.
Um,
So, I know
yeah,
it's been a little bit, but we gave you a bunch of stuff to work on since from last time. So I was curious, like, I know that we were looking at DI mix-ups and a lot of things to do with offense and kind of using your shine more effectively. So I just wanted to kind of
yeah,
like see how that's been going. And yeah, because I know that like some of that stuff it's pretty challenging technically, especially the wave dash stuff, but I just wanted to kind of like touch
yeah.
base on that.
I think I've gotten better at it, more consistent at it, just through like uncle punching and stuff. I think I've kind of gotten to a new wall of spacey punish of where I get them to a platform and then I just suck, which is I feel like has been a thing for a while, and it's something where I'm like, okay, I'm not that good when they go to a platform, so I try and practice it, and I'm like, okay, got a good amount of practice, I should be better, and I maybe hit like one or two things once I start getting into a match, but then I just didn't do it enough, didn't commit to it enough in friendlies or whatever, and it doesn't stick. It's just like
Okay.
a cycle of that.
Okay, so like,
Um,
what do you mean? So do you mean like you hit them onto the platform, or
yeah, 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 like I shine them from center stage and they DI onto the platform,
okay?
and from there, usually my combos get much, much, much worse. Like I can definitely still follow up, and like if I make a tech read, probably I'll be able to get the combo just fine. But that's a read, obviously. And then if I go for the tech chase, it's ugly. Um,
So what is the tech chase usually like? So is that something that you would want to see improved? Like, is that like a priority, or is it just more of a this is something
I
that's going
think
on?
I think it probably is because I think it's against Spaceys where I'm dropping the most punishes.
Hmm. Okay. So I guess with that in mind, do you have any examples of when that happens? And I'm trying to think of who would be good to look at as a comparison point. Who's good at platform tech chasing? I know Mango is kind of like the go-to answer there, but I feel like Bobby is
Yeah,
also pretty good.
I don't really know. That's a question I've had too. Because like definitely Mango, he's a little lazy with it sometimes.
Okay, so who
So
isn't
I don't
who
know.
who isn't lazy? Like Ginger isn't lazy. Fiction's not
Ginger's
lazy.
definitely not lazy. Ginger definitely preaches the right ways to do it, but I don't know how consistently he follows that. I don't know just from I haven't seen that many of his VODs.
You know what? Let's consult Loons because Loons SSBM Falco combos because surely they will have something here. Is it lunar? Is it Loons or lunar melee? It's one of the two.
Oh yeah, Lunar Melee. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so 3 hours of mango combo, 5 hits minimum. Let's see here.
Joey Donuts. He just released a comedy video recently too. He's another really good Falco with
Yeah, we could look at
like optimal punish.
that. I think that like let's you know what? Let's look at the 5 hits. This mango 5 hits minimum thing, and I feel like there's
Yeah,
gotta be something in here that we can work with. And then like if it's
sure.
not, then we can always like look at Joey Donuts' stuff. But I think that we need I think the impression I'm getting is we need ideas. Like we
Yeah.
need a better starting point basically for what we're doing, and that's okay. So let's go. And we don't have to. We're not going to watch all of
Oh,
it, obviously, but like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then one more thing is I also noticed like a lot of times Falcos will kind of when they hit like that, like not really that shine because it was far away from the platform, but like a shine under the platform, they'll just double jump out of it or jump out of it and instantly waveland to the platform instead of waveland and then do whatever. And I think that's something I never do. That like I probably
so like this shine, or
imagine if that first shine he just wavelanded onto the platform,
oh, I see. So like, if he's gonna hit the
like
tech
jump
here,
double jump waveland. Yeah,
so if he's gonna hit the tech here, what they do is like they get onto the platform first and then work from
yeah.
there. Okay, got it.
That's my impression of like the ideal punish there, like the optimal punish, but I don't know if it can happen every time. Like you have time for that every time or whatever and DIYs.
Yeah. No, that all makes sense. Oh, I like this.
That is nasty.
What do you think about that? What do you think about how he did this tech chase? So, like, what is he covering? How is he doing the reaction, you think?
I think when you're waiting under, you can cover everything but tech in place. I think. That's what I've been able to do.
So like, let's see here. So he's in end lag here, and where is he
Yeah.
positioned? So if Falcon techs in place, what do you think he does? Or is
Jump
he?
up shine.
Yeah, he could also back air
But
or up air.
true. Up air could be good. But I don't know if that reaches in time.
Well, I'm thinking short hop
Like
up
with
air.
the reaction time.
True, true, true. But here's my question: like, so with where Falcon is, because Falcon lands basically right at the corner of the platform. Like, this is where he is. Do you think it's possible for him to just do the RTC here by only reacting to this option, the inward roll with the jump shine, and on everything else you just do the up air or back air or like jump shine here?
Probably.
Because you're only really covering two outcomes, right? Like, it's just
Yeah.
stuff over here and then roll in.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. So maybe there's so what I would say here is maybe there's a component of positioning that matters a lot for like where your maybe your starting point and where their starting point is matters a lot here, because like I imagine if
Yeah,
Falcon
like-
if Falcon lands here, I bet it's really hard, but like because he's here, it's actually
Right,
like,
right. Try and look for any like 50-50. Well, not even 50-50s, but like
ways to
places where they only have
simplify.
two options like
Yeah. Because I think we see like a similar thing with this tech chase here. Like he like sees like I don't know, with Fox being in the middle and where Mango is going like here, Fox hits the ground on what frame? This frame. So then with what Mango does, so he's dashing forward for this long, and he takes like to me it's almost like he's I don't know if this is a pure reaction, but I almost get the impression that this up air that he's doing would have covered like probably maybe the roll going this way and the two like the in-place options.
Yeah, I think like if he sees the roll going that way, he can just dash for another like 2 frames or whatever, and then it'll hit perfectly
Exactly.
or something like that.
I also notice he's not letting Fox actually get on the platform a lot of the time. You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's something I try and think about, and I think I need better ways to do that. Like this Nair is really good because I end up just shining them to do that every single time, and I feel like that's not like just it's good, but it just leads to the problem on top line then, you know, like
And then here he gets under Falcon and like gets him before he
yeah,
lands there.
I do that a good amount. That was a nasty clean up at the end. I won't lie.
So maybe the tech chase isn't, maybe the solution isn't so much like the tech chase, but like ways of making the tech chase more controlled. Although
like that landing into up tilt, I think was crazy because if he rolls away, you get F smash. Anything else, you get like up tilt.
Yeah, like this one here, right? Like the one where he on the side platform here. Yeah.
The left side plat at like the end of this combo.
Oh, I was
Same thing on both of them.
I was thinking we do it. It works here too, because like this up tilt, if he doesn't, I think he's like a little too centered for it. But like it's the same idea. If he lands even slightly like more here, he gets the same dynamic on the roll in and the tech in place here. And if he rolls this way, you just F smash him.
Yeah.
But
And it's the same exact thing here.
Yeah, beautiful. So maybe it's like so I do think we want to like I do think the tech chase is important, but I want to point out, look at how he boards the platform. He kind of comes in from above, right? And I think he does the same thing here. So maybe it's possible it's easier to do these kinds of tech chases when we're like not coming up.
Yeah, I 100% believe that. And it kind of gives you like the threat of coming down with down air. So you don't want to like, I don't know, don't want to miss tech or something, but you never want to miss tech usually, but
What I really like this too. Like this up air to me is like it's so good. I don't know if this is like, I'll never know if that's like a pure reaction or not, but like it looks like it covers
that one feels
enough.
a little bit more like of a read.
But it
like,
covers a
doesn't
lot
hit tech
though.
in, but yeah, it covers a lot. And it might still hit like the shield of a tech in or something.
Of course. Oh god. That was a reaction for sure.
Yeah.
Like this up air is disgusting.
It is. I definitely thought like could have just been up tilt, you know, pretty standard, but the up air's been crazy.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the idea though is that like when Mango's below people, and he's putting them like near, like he tries to put them above the platform a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Or he, like, the other thing that I notice here is he kind of like, does he mix up what side of like the Falcon that he hits? Like, I don't know. It almost looks like he gets through him. No, he just barely doesn't. So they're just holding him here. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like, like, on a lot of these, I feel it's tempting to, like, hit Falcon onto the platform and, like, do, like, the big, like, loop-de-loop combos. But, like, he just doesn't even bother with it. Okay, this is a repeat.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like that.
Honestly, I actually think that's a reason Dreamland I like as Falco against Fox. Because you get situations like that where they, like, don't hit the platform, and on other stages they might.
Yeah, so maybe I think what we're learning is like a lot of the skill is honestly in just not letting them. Like here, like the way he gets through him here.
Yeah. That is actually correct.
And then like on this one, I don't think that the Fox hits the platform if he like DIs like normally away. Like I think he just dies if he goes over here.
Yeah,
so,
it'd have to be like no DI, and then he would hit in an awkward spot, super high angle, like not good DI.
Yeah, so it's actually good that he DI'd away here, but then Mango just like correctly follows up on it.
Yeah.
I think honestly, not letting them hit the platform, it might be the wave.
I agree. Because it makes sense, you know, if the platform ends all the combos, don't let them get there. And it gives them so many mix-ups compared to just being in the fucking air.
Yeah, so maybe like I feel like we're almost like we're realizing that maybe the solution is just like don't have the problem.
Yeah, literally. And I think it could be like I gotta use the platforms as a way to not let them hit them, you know. Whereas I might try and come from under and like use the ground more.
I'm interested to see. What I also notice is that like a lot of the stages that we're getting with these long combos versus the fast fallers are actually the high platform levels. So maybe we also just kind of have to accept that like maybe we have to accept that Yoshi's story is just like a level where we win a little bit differently.
Yeah, just take early % off stage stuff and
yeah,
edge guards and shit like that.
Same with Fountain, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but like I think that acknowledging that our combo game has to be different on different like needs to be structured a little differently on different levels is like is a good takeaway. Although now we have this, so what do I know? Oh, but like again,
even then, yeah.
And I think that it would be so tempting for so many Falco players to like shine going this way, like shine on this side of Fox to like hit him this way, but he just
take the stage.
Yeah, but he just hits the two platforms. By like getting through him, he takes all of that away.
Yeah, the cross-up is actually so good.
Yeah, so he's just like he's manipulating the DI trajectories, like the hit trajectory, super carefully.
Yeah, and I think like something important because Brian will always he loves sliding off my shines from the platforms, right, on like the edge of the platform. But if I cross him up, there's literally no world he can do that because he has to hit the DI away on like that specific angle.
Look at this.
And so that's nasty.
How often do you just do like aerial combos, like nair bear, like into like nairs and bears together?
Rare. I've been doing a little more of like nair when they're at like 60, 70 and they just hold it and get sent off stage and I can combo from it and it feels super nice.
That was disgusting. This whole thing here was disgusting. Because like he plays like he creates like a DI trap by like allowing himself to get a running start. If the Fox holds away, he can still get him, I think, which is why he does it though. And then because the Fox like smash DIs in and just like full inward, he then just like correctly converts this up tilt, then takes the up air up tilt to like continue the combo and trap him on, keep him on isolated to the right side in a controlled position. And now all of this is just like the Fox is dead. The Fox has nothing that they can do.
How do you want to end it?
Yep. Like he's even got him in the perfect spot for the down air. I don't even think the Fox can like DI in to survive this. Like I think they even get the.
It'd have to be insane SDI, like two SDI inputs.
I think they even get one, and it's like not enough. Like it's amazing. What do you think you'd be doing in some of these positions? Like versus the like let's look at so this is a Fox at 0. Like if you get that opening hit, if you get this opening hit of this shine, what do you think you usually do with it?
I think, yeah, he doesn't touch top left. I think I'd try and just bring him down with a down air here. You know, jump off down air shine. He does nair shine.
Same idea.
I don't know how much that affects it.
I would say it's more consistent in the sense that like nair has like nair hits upwards, and so nair hits a little more upwards and has lower end lag. So you don't have like the smash DI to the ground kind of thing going on. Yeah, like it's a little bit better against that. I don't think either of them have knockback stacking in this situation. So let's say, like, basically the same thing. I think that his decision is slightly better, but like either of them work basically.
Yeah.
So then let's say you get the follow up here. So you get the shine. What do you think you do with this shine?
I probably just down air again. Down air shine. You know, keep the pillar going. But that's what I was gonna say when he first said that. I do not cross that up. No world. Thinking about it, I do not cross that up.
So what do you think happens when you don't cross that up? Where does the fox go instead? Like over here? Or up here, actually?
Brian slides it off, for sure.
Right, DI, because he's holding this way, isn't he? Like, he has to be holding to the left. Okay.
So, it would have been so bad with this DI. Okay, that's awkward, but that's kind of what I mean on the waveland on of the tech chase.
So one thing I would comment on tech chasing in these kinds of messy platform situations, it's not all. If you're late, it's okay to acknowledge that you're late and just do like some. It's good to, if you're late, it is okay to acknowledge that you're late and do something else instead. I think that like something that isn't like guaranteed, but something that's really powerful. I think that this is where like a spaced low down air or a spaced like low nair or something like that, similar to like what Mango does here, I think makes a ton of sense, because you have like the option to shield drop as a follow-up, and like as long as you're spacing outside the shield drop shine range, like you're pretty you have a lot of advantage here. And I think that using the tech, it's almost like using the tech as setup time for like a hit, as opposed to like looking for a direct follow-up. I think that understanding that that's sometimes necessary is really important.
Yeah.
It's like what Falcons do.
Yeah, literally. So I was saying he just didn't let him hit the plat.
Yeah. I think that's really like that's one of the biggest like things I'm noticing. Like, a lot of times, like, I feel like there's a temptation to, like, try to, like, win every single situation as hard as possible, but, like, I think what we're learning from Mango is that it's okay to not, like, to just take the ones, to focus more on creating the ones that are good for you.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's no shines in that, there weren't even any shines in this combo, like, this whole sequence, not a single one.
That's crazy.
But it looks so good!
Yeah.
There were like 2 in that one. Does he cross up one of those shines? Like, I think he does. Yeah. Like he starts on the left.
That might have been more the Fox SDIing himself to the other side, but
true. But like it's still like he still plays off it super well. Yeah, it was the Fox's SDI. Ooh. Okay. So what do you think about that down air though?
It's interesting. Definitely pure like covers everything but tech away.
Yeah.
He's done a lot versus Cody of like, if Cody's going up to a platform, he'll go under to threaten that and then do the double jump down air that hits everything but tech away. Like it's kind of that same deal. I think it's pretty good and really good if you don't have time to set anything else up. But I also feel like usually you can get something, because if you're just hitting them with the down air on plat, they can like tech that again or slide it off or like do a bunch of shit.
Well, if you're hitting in front of them, right? Like if you're hitting like I think part of the double jump is you're trying to like get between them and the edge of the platform here. Like if Fox is teching here, I think you want to come up kind of like this, or like come in kind of at an angle so you're hitting him forward, which prevents the slide off this way.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, so I think that, like, I think I get what you're saying. I think that there's counterplay to the slide-off side, but yeah, there's nothing you can do about the tech away, but, like, I feel like if we can get the opponent used to having to tech roll on side, like, on the platform, that's usually a good thing for us.
For sure.
Again, just not letting him land on it.
Yeah.
Alright. I think we have some ideas here. So, like, if we had to formalize this, what would you say are some takeaways from this?
I say the main key thing for the platform combo versus spacies, don't let them hit the plat. That's key number one.
Yeah. And what are some ways that we have to do that?
I mean, definitely just shine from shine them again before they hit it. That was probably the most common one through all that. Basically anything that hits up air, any DI mix up,
mixing up the side, like being on the appropriate side of the opponent.
Cross-ups.
Yeah.
Cross-ups.
Because yeah, like if the side platform's really far away from us, like if we're under the left side of the left battlefield platform, like the interior edge of it, and the opponent, and we shine the opponent there, like whether we're on the left or right side of them matters a ton in terms of like whether or not in terms of our ability to like prevent them from hitting the platform, right? So
yeah,
that's like key. What side we're on when we land from our aerial, when we land from our dare or nair, like that matters a ton. And in fact, I actually just realized that's probably why he naired in that one where you said that you would dare, because the nair pushes forward, so it gives him control over where the opponent is, which side the opponent is on.
Sure.
Because it doesn't allow it doesn't allow them to smash DI through him because it's hitting them forward with the trajectory.
Yeah. And then I'd say when they do hit the plat, look for like the simplified, basically only looking for two things options.
Yeah, if we don't have time to set up something fancier, it's okay to just like take the good down air on like 3 to 4 options, and if they don't give us that because
or like
they roll
the up tilt if you're already on the plat.
Yeah, and coming in from up tilt's better when we're coming in from above, and down air's better when we're starting from below, it seems. Okay, awesome. How do you feel about trying to apply some of this?
I'm down to try.
What, are you nervous? Are you worried?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. So
I doubt it'll go that swimmingly.
Why?
First try.
Why? You know what?
Try. I don't know.
I mean, like you did fine when you tried FD versus Patrick the other day, like the other time. So I think you'll be fine. Okay, let me just soft reset my Slippy so it allows me to do spectator properly, and then let me know when you're sharing gameplay.
All right, just hopping on ranked.
Yep, hopping on unranked is totally fine here.
All right.
Because the whole
I should be sharing.
Pog, I can see
once I get into a match.
Yep. Because the whole idea here is that, like, I think unranked is good here because people are a little more interactive in it, and the whole idea here is we're just going to try some of the ideas. We're going to try to, like, see how we can combo without letting a fast faller hit a platform.
Yeah. It's laggy as fuck.
If it's too laggy to be functional, totally fine to quit out.
It was only 2 spikes, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
Okay. I like the down tilt attempt there. It would have enough knockback to like not let him hit it. Same with like the dare up tilt. Like it's not like I get like with the connection, it might be like a little off, and I know these are.
I actually am definitely gonna quit out on this guy. I just spiked at 200.
Okay, but like. I can see the move choices, like, you can see how it's different already, right?
Yeah. FOD platforms are tough.
Well, and we noticed that, remember? Like, we didn't really see many long combos here, so we kind of like we kind of agreed that this type of level is going to be more about big hits.
Like that up tilt may not have even been good because I had him in a bad spot by corner. I could just send him off stage instead of that.
Yeah, exactly. So isn't it cool how our combo decisions are being refined by this?
Yeah.
Maybe that should have been a down tilt instead of a shine there, like after the dare, you know, like because then it doesn't have as much knockback in the early game, and that's kind of a good thing.
Right. Definitely a good thing.
Yeah. Besides, and how many other like have you worked with any other coaches?
Definitely, I have.
Okay, how many of them let you watch combo videos? Like
Literally none of them.
That's always been insane to me. I'm like, we have the best the highlights. We have a highlight reel of the best players in the world on these characters, and we're like not using that as like a training tool.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
At least one question I had just like randomly throughout the last 2 weeks was when, as a player, because obviously you're a player, where would you like want your head at mid game in like a tournament, you know, super important match? Where's your ideal like headspace?
In the game?
What are you thinking about?
I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just watching the game and playing it.
Completely blank mind. Like
I mean,
no
like,
thoughts is ideal.
I mean, like, I might observe things. You know, I'm very nerdy, so like, I like to look at things. But like, so I'll pretend I'm you here. So what I'd be looking at is, okay, he ledge hop down aired when I was close to him on the ledge. So that when I was pressuring him on the ledge, he ledge hop down aired. So I make a note of that because, like, you know, that's not a ledge dash. It's not like it's not a ledge dash shine. Right. It's not like ledge hop double laser. It's a good. It's like, right. Yeah, it's something interesting. Yeah, so then he ledge hop lasered here and ledge hop down aired again. So I'm thinking like,
yeah.
So like that's something that I don't usually expect there. So that's noteworthy. I don't really like come up with a solution. I know how to beat that, but like it's just I'm looking at what he's doing every now and again. If something interesting stands out, then I make note of it.
Okay, that makes sense. And the thing you told me of like notice it, but don't really like think about how to beat it or anything or any of that. I definitely, because I was playing Spark yesterday in Grands, and he was definitely like rolling in a good amount, and it was kind of that thing of like, I didn't really focus on it, but I was just kind of like, oh yeah, this guy is rolling in a lot, and then I ended up punishing it in a good couple spots, just because I wasn't like thinking about it, but I just had to notice, yeah.
Yeah, like we know how to punish roll in. We've like forward smash it, we down air it, we dash back shine it. Like we know all the moves, like, and if we don't, like, we have to trust our ability to come up with it on the fly because we can't take away our observation skills. Like we can't take away the RAM that we're using for observation, and use it for like something else. Oh, you were very generous to him.
Yeah.
I would have killed him personally because you read that like you knew that ledge hop nair was coming, or like the ledge hop aerial was coming, and you countered it perfectly. So like,
yeah,
because and again,
KW.
Well, and that's the thing, we observed it because we observed that he was doing dares like that.
That back air, I think was just that I was late to the like I missed my dash for the down air or something, and I was like I can't reach him.
Isn't it interesting to combo this way though? Like, because it's comboing with more. It's a different type of purpose, isn't it, than what we normally do?
Well, much different, yeah. Oh damn.
What do you find different about it?
Harder.
So why is it
harder than just relying on my muscle memory? Like I feel like that's 99% of my combos are just relying on my muscle memory.
Sure, but is it? But what's
more intentional?
But like, what's good about it though? Like, what do you find is like? Is there anything good about it?
I don't know yet. I haven't hit very many combos. But it definitely feels more intentional. All right, and that's like that's a good thing, I think, because I need to, like, with shines, I never like really think about crossing up my shines unless it's for like a kill. But I just kind of play off. I'm like, I'll be able to combo off whatever shine I get, kind of deal.
But now we're being picky about it because it's like I can, but like I would much rather do this. Maybe, what do you think would happen if you up aired instead of doing the shine waveland there?
After
like the shine.
Single hit up air?
Yeah.
probably really good.
Yeah, so now we have like because I noticed that the Shine double jump wavelands, those are like because of the turnarounds and like there's more input complexity with those and like timing changes. Those might be a little ambitious, but
Hmm. Oh, I tried to up tilt.
fancy pants. Hey, you know what? You got a stunt.
Yeah. That was should have just taken my downer. Definitely could have.
You know what? But now we're learning. Because you have like an intention with it, it's probably easier for you to like evaluate decision making.
Yeah.
That's valuable.
And another thing I want to talk about because it's like it's a weird circumstance, right? Because normally when I'm playing like tournament melee or whatever, I'm like I just want to play the best melee I can. You know, I don't really super care about results. There's definitely I want to beat really good players. But like day to day, you know, I'm not like, oh, I lost to X person or I beat Y person who I go even with, and that like really matters, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
So
I
who's
keep
the?
running these.
Mm-hmm.
I keep running these insanely high money match amounts with Cubs.
Mm-hmm.
And so I need to win the sets. Not like need, because I am up on him, but like they're definitely the result of the set is more important than the melee played in it, right? Um, which normally is not the case. And so I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it should be some kind of different like mentality or different something, but maybe I should also just play the best melee I can because that'll be the best melee I can play, you know?
Yeah, I would say that like, what else can you do? If that's your best, then what else do you have?
Yeah.
So how did these like insanely high stakes money matches with Cubs come about?
I was up on him like a little bit of money, like $80 or something.
Very
And we were at
nice.
a fest. And I don't know, we started money matching. I went up like $100 and I'm like, oh damn, that's crazy, right? And then I think he got it back, so we were like dead even or whatever. And took a break, came back, and we went 100, I won, and he's like, all right, double or nothing. Or something to the effect. And it was 200, I won, and I was up 300, and then he was like, I'm gonna do one more double or nothing. And then I ended the night, I won that one crazy, like 3 stars one comeback on game 5, and I was up 600, and I'm like, holy shit, that's insane, right? And then it just escalated from there because this dude's got crazy amount of money, but because I've been up on him the whole time, I haven't like been risking anything, so I just fucking, you know, we'll keep going up and up and up, and I have the winning record, so I might as well keep running them.
But how much are
But
is this like so? I guess my question is what's is there a concern this is unsustainable?
if I lose a bunch in a row, it is.
So
That is
maybe it just
for
makes
sure
sense to like lower the amount a little bit. Like,
true.
like
But
what if you just set it? What if you set it to like at a lower amount, like $100 or something?
well, then I'm not making as much.
Well, yeah, but you're also not like risking as much.
True.
Like like one way to like keep the stakes more level because this is a money match is simply to like adjust the stakes. But if that's not an option for whatever reason, then
Yeah.
it is mainly just playing the best melee you can and understanding that you are taking risk going into this.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I really like the up air attempt. We needed to hit up air 2 there, but like
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
it was very, yeah, I could tell. It was like I think you kill him if you get it though. Gorgeous.
Oh, light on the laser.
I think your play looks really
That one felt a
good.
little better.
I actually think your play looks really good right now.
Yeah, thank you.
Like it looks the additional intention looks good on you cuz like I think that like one of my biggest like question marks like that there like gorgeous. Like
Yeah, that was nasty. I never do that. See, I'm letting him hit the platform kind of, but I'm also aware of it at least, so that like I'm already ready to cover it way more than normal.
Well, and that's the thing, because like because we're trying to not let him do that, like hit the platform. We're more aware of like when it doesn't happen, like when
Exactly.
that is valuable as well. I actually think that like the down arrow shine repeat combos are a bit of a trap that you can fall into. Like the loops on the side plat and top plat are like things you can. I think it's a trap in a lot of ways because like you're not using Falco's ability to like move his opponent in any direction as effectively. You're kind of like pigeonholing yourself into up down.
Interesting. That definitely makes sense. I had never really thought about that before though.
Yeah. Falco's one of the things that makes Falco special in this game is he's the only character who has like a super accessible move in the air that hits down. Because Marth kind of has one, Falcon kind of has one, but like neither of them are as like are as quick as Falco or like efficient as Falco down air. So like Falco can actually move any character in any direction he wants when he hits them.
Interesting. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, because he can do up, down, left. Like he can do up, down, side, like any of them. And most characters can only do like up and down for the most part. Sorry, up and side for the most part. Like Sheik is like and like you don't need down to be a good character. Like Sheik is an amazing character, and she like basically just hits up and out in some capacity. But like the dimension of down is a real game changer in this game.
That makes sense. Yeah, especially with like how many characters will just hold up, and then like go to the corner or whatever and survive everything.
Also, like think about where the kill zones are, like on the level. Like all of the most powerful, all of the most deadly spots are basically like the low recovery positions, and like Falco's down air like is amazing at creating those and converting them. And there we go. Like we said that this would be more about early kills, and you took one.
True.
Because we're not going to get as like long combos here, but we don't have to. Like he went for a long combo route, and like I feel like he kind of like missed out on that here because
got
of like
burned for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're just taking 2 efficient F smash kills, and it's like because you get the setups for them, and it's like okay, moving on with my day.
That's facts.
Like if you get that shield drop down air there, like he's probably dead there.
Yeah.
And again, short routes. Who the fuck needs damage?
Oh no.
I appreciate the vision. How do you decide when to laser and to walk shine? Is it just like a spacing
thing?
Thing?
Laser shine?
Yeah, like when you hit the laser, like how do you decide like what movement to go for to connect the shine? Because I noticed I notice you're good at it. Like you're good at walking.
Muscle memory.
Gotcha.
Definitely don't think about it.
Okay, so you just kind of feel the distance and like what to do.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Because you're like it's something that I noticed that you're very consistent about, which is like I feel like that's got to be really difficult. Maybe I'm underestimating it, but like it's cool.
Definitely something I could see myself being like I would miss that all the time when I was newer, and now I just have locked in on it. Oh damn! Okay, nice. I keep seeing all the spots for the run off double jump down there now, and people just up B every time. I know that's like should be a good thing, so it's like I'm forcing them to up B, but I want to
Oh.
use my double jump downer.
Oh, then well, if they do that, then just shoot them with lasers instead, because you can laser off the double jump
Instead
too.
of down airing, true, true, true.
Yeah.
I always just do the down air, even though I don't have to. Oh, whoops.
I actually find that runoff double jump like lasers are like they're so good. There's a lot of skill in knowing when to fast fall them or not, because you can get like different spreads and stuff.
Oh,
that was good by him.
that was.
Oh, I saw the vision. I like it. I quite like that. What do you think you needed to do to make that work? Did we need another like aerial in front of the dare, like maybe a nair or something?
Yep, exactly. I think that's just if they DI out, the dare will work, but if they DI in, like fair dare or nair dare.
Could we do an aerial that's efficient enough that we get the kill either way? Like, I'm thinking, like, what if we, like, shield drop Nair'd or something? Because Nair has low end lag. Like, can we kill? Can we still
probably, yeah, he was pretty high percent, probably.
Yeah, because then we don't have to guess. I think that's cool. We're learning about, like, different, I feel like you're learning a lot here, despite this just being, like,
I definitely agree.
Mm-hmm. In our last 10 minutes, there's something in Uncle Punch. There's something in Uncle Punch that I showed to somebody else. Granted, you're a little more advanced than him, but I think that there's still value in what it is. And it's just, it's more of an exercise to get us thinking about, like, about how things work together.
Okay.
Yeah. I really liked working with you.
I definitely like working with you.
Nice. For me, I like that. I like your willingness to try things.
Makes sense.
What about me? What do you like about me?
It's actually really ironic because when you said that, I was like, I kind of like your willingness to shoot out different ideas and see what kind of sticks to the wall of working. So literally, same thing except from the coaching perspective.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot I was gonna go into Uncle Punch.
In the last 10 minutes, we still have 8 minutes.
Okay.
Like, I still want you to like play with in the practical environment. What I would say though is like when we have a good launch on him, like a good shine, like a good combo trajectory off the shine, maybe let's try to use let's go for more solid hits or aerial stuff. I
love that F smack on FB, but I don't really bring it out anywhere else because they usually just hit the platform. But
if we're learning how to like not let them do that,
yeah.
Oh, you had it.
I know.
Oh, that was such a tricky double jump. Let's go.
I've noticed a lot of people are really bad at that. They'll laser me out of my side B, and then not be ready for me to instantly side B, which is crazy because it's like, what do you think I'm gonna do, man?
I feel like the trick there is like you need to treat after you hit the laser, you need to treat the laser as setting up your next jump, but not like commit to what you're doing with it.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
Unless you can line up the next laser shot perfectly. Because if you can, then do that, but, like, it's hard.
Yeah. So you give me no platforms. I'll mess this guy up.
I mean, I think that you can mess him up on the other levels. We're just, like, we're just making little mistakes, like, here and there. Here, like, if you get something, I won't talk. Like, just play your game, and play your game, like, how you want to.
Yeah, you're right. I'm cooking this guy.
Like, yeah, you're just distracted. You're just distracted and working on new things. But like, and even there, you still did the new stuff. Like, you didn't let him hit the platform with your combo. Like,
yeah.
when you up throw him like that, after you do the short hop aerial, what's the plan?
Where it was
When you up throw him and you like kind of like do like like a short hop aerial, and then like you kind of go to cover with a full hop aerial.
I'm probably, if I'm covering like nothing with a full hop aerial, I'm probably reading a jump. But I don't really know the situation. I can't picture it.
I would just say, like, when you up throw him, when you go for up throw combos at mid percents, just do like up throw.
Oh, up throw.
Yeah, when you just go for like up throw into like up air, up throw into fair, up throw into like nair, something like with a big hitbox that's out forever.
Okay.
Oh my god, the timing. Actually, it's more the positioning there. Now that I think about it, because it's like,
flip.
Yeah, you were behind him, so there was no hitbox there. That's so sick.
Yeah, I love backflipping the wall ride up Bs.
My man, let's go.
Oh, whoops. Okay, fair enough.
Alright, let's play one more game, and then we'll look at the Uncle Punch thing.
Sounds good.
Actually,
yeah, but I think
I noticed. It was something I
noticed.
Go ahead. They get out. They don't hit. Shine seem more inconsistent with hitting here, and I bet it's because of like the slope and people like trying to get away from him harder because of like just this being Yoshi's story. I bet down air into down tilt and down air into like turnaround up tilt probably work more here. Like I bet they're really good here.
Yeah, interesting.
Who needs damage? We got down smash at like 90. It's fine.
Well, that was a good down air from him. Oh no! Goddamn Yoshis.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that literally just completely proved your whole point.
Yeah, like it's just people like when you go for combo damage on this level, I feel like it backfires. Like, I think as Falco it backfires a lot, but like yeah, it's more about just get them off early and like spinny kick.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's something interesting to think about.
Well, I mean, like, what's the most infamous kill on like with Falco on this level, right? It's the shine off the top.
Yeah.
Like, well, why would that be?
That's about as efficient as it gets.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, it uses the stage... Like, Falco, I think, was really good at using the stage dimensions effectively, but, like, yeah, that means that you have to combo with, like, a certain amount of intention.
Yeah.
Darn, he got us in the end. He won one game.
That's alright, that's alright.
It's always the last one. Alrighty. So, let's have you open up Uncle Punch and share your screen, and I will tell you what the purpose of this is. For this, we will
use the normal Uncle Punch, or there's like a new...
Oh, the new training one.
Just the
new one's probably fine. Like, we're just going to combo training and setting a Marth to 20. We're setting a Marth to like 25.
Yeah, I can do that.
Perfect. 25, no DI, no SDI. Excellent. FD.
Oh, okay.
So I want you... So with Martha, we'll do 28 actually. 28 and then no DI.
Oh, whoops.
That's fine.
28, no DI, and no SD.
I want you to hit him with a nair, and then hit as many nairs as you possibly can on him after.
Okay. Whoops. Start with a down. That's not a good thing.
Okay, so 1. So
I see. I see. Oh, whoops.
you can start with a down air into nair. That's fine, if it helps you get in like the flow of things. But like
I think nair's good.
but you can see why we're doing this, right? Like, 'cause
Yeah, yeah.
we're getting a sense of like how does this move work, and how does this move work as an individual unit, and how does it work with itself? Because here's the cool thing, we can actually apply some interesting frame data stuff to this exercise. Like, we know that nair into
Yeah.
nair, we know that like low nair into nair works, right?
Right.
So how long does that also should mean that nair into forward smash should work? Yeah, do it. Just do nair into F smash on that DI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The reason that works, and the reason that is because the time between those moves are very similar in terms of where they hit when they first come out and their startup time.
Mm-hmm.
F smash, I believe, is on like what, 15, something like that, and nair is
12.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Yeah, you're right. F smash is on 12, and then nair would be on dash jump, so 5, 1, 4. Dash short hop nair should be on 10. 5 plus 4 plus 1. So yeah, they hit within 2 frames of each other. So what you can see here is like we can use the fact that like we can hit him within 10 frames if he's hit in the air as as kind of like a standard hit window to like inform some of our decisions. So here's where things get kind of spicy. What does that mean? Like when you get him to the other end of the stage, finish with down air. Because we know we can like chain these. But you see how like that's going to work. Like that's going to work.
100%, yeah.
And the reason we know that exactly, and we know this because we know that we can chain the nairs. So this is, and the thing is, the amount of stun doesn't change with DI unless they snap to a surface or something. So where I'm going with this is, let's put him to like 40. Let's put him to 40. And does this allow us to do custom DI in this mode?
No, I'd have to go to a training lab.
Okay. I'm trying to think of how to set this up. Try to do nair into... where does he go if we put him to DI away? Like DI, yeah, combo DI. He probably just hugs the floor, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens if we put him to survival DI? And that will be in. Okay, and let's try. One more. Let's try. Slight. Do we have just slight DI random? Yeah, we can do slight DI random, or down and away DI. Down and away is he's just gonna hit the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I would say here is let's maybe go for like up tilt, like set him to his let's just set his DI to random and just see like how many DI, like when we can do nair into down air here.
Off up tilt or
no,
nair down air?
Just nair down air.
Okay.
So these would all be ones with DI down.
He loves getting down, eh?
Honestly, try down air into like nair down air.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, you can see like how this works on there's a lot of DIs this works on.
Oh yeah.
Like, so the idea here is we're creating because we have that information previously with like our nair, with like the nair training, like the nair practice, we have a better sense of like what this amount of stun is on the move. When we're like we have a ballpark for like what we can go for because we know the nair will work at that
sure.
Yeah, so it's giving us very useful information in that it's giving us parameters like this works, therefore these things will also work.
Yeah.
And how often would you say you like even tried a combo like this in your matches?
Pretty damn rarely. I've been trying it more for Sheik recently because she's so hard to pillar. And I've been liking it. I usually end up going with like up tilt into back air into stuff at like maybe little. I guess about this percent for Sheik because he's a little heavier, but and it's been working well when I actually pull it off. But like, yeah, I think more of it would be good. More nairs and stuff mid combo.
Where this really shines is the floaty characters. Pull out, like, switch to Peach, or like Jigglypuff or something. Actually, yeah, let's use Peach. Peach is good for this. Because Peach is not very, like, pillarable, but, like, put her to, like, 40 and then just hit her with, like, hit her with a down air and just try to, like, chain aerials together. And then we'll turn SDI off for, like, simplicity, but... Like, low down air and then just go off. Like, that can definitely work.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, and I imagine if we hit her with, like, something else here, like, we're not going to get as much off of it.
Yeah, well...
Okay.
Yeah, she gets float there. Like, that's probably the best I get.
Yeah, but I think that it's, like, probably better. Like, I think that style with, like, the down air up tilt makes or, like, the down air aerial makes so much more sense because of, like, the trajectory we get after it, right?
Yeah. Hard when she DIs in, but yeah, no, I agree.
Wait, so when she DIs in? Like, DIs in and
When she
then
DIs in, she's, like, on... It's like she's just on top of me like that.
Okay.
So it's hard to not cross up.
What if we did something like... Trying to think what could work here. What are your thoughts? So, like, let's actually have her do DI inward. Yeah, survival. So, like, she's holding in when we down air her. So, like, what do we do here?
Oh, actually, wait, isn't... Wait, look at this. How does that work? Because in all the Uncle Punch and everything, whenever most moves, if you do combo DI, they DI out, survival DI, they DI in. With down air, it's the one exception where they do it, like, the opposite of whatever you'd accept. It's so weird, but, like...
Oh, it's probably because it's a spike, so it's holding, like, full inward.
If it's on combo, DI straight in. And if it's on survival... DI, not even away really, but like kind of away.
So it's because it's it's because it's a downwards move. Because it's
so that always messes with me.
Yeah, so it's because it's a downward hitting move. So I think that like what's happening is that in like if we look at it at the hit trajectory in like data or something, right? Like the move hits like basically down and forward. So I imagine that it's like for combo DI, it would be doing like. Yeah, full down, like full forward. Yeah, they wind up DIing up. So like to maximize the amount of distance they get, it's actually like down and upward slightly. So that's probably why that's happening. Either that or there's just it's buggy. I don't know. Actually, yeah. So because I'd expect it to be flipped from what I'm seeing here, but I imagine that the combo DI and survival DI probably uses just like what the min max of like the input is, and then it just happens to have this because it's like a slightly slanted move. But that's just my theory. I'm not 100%.
That makes sense. But yeah, that's just a quirk I've noticed with Falco down there and in Uncle Punch.
Yeah, I feel like she goes kind of high off the up tilt.
Yeah, when she DIs in...
Maybe we shouldn't turn around on it, like, because I think we want to hit like a later hitbox on it.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks so much. That symbol looks so much cleaner.
It does.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, because, like, you're hitting with... By turning around, you have to, like, spend a time to turn. You're hitting with it immediately on startup, and then you have to turn around again to, like, get the combo. Yeah. So, like, it's actually just...
that, like, walk up tilt?
Yeah, the walk up tilt looks amazing. Because it also gets rid of the knockback stacking from the down air. Like, it's so much easier when she's coming down from it. Like, there, yeah.
Yeah. And then I guess it's probably just down air when she's up in the air like this, right? Like, and get the tech option.
How do you feel about... How do you feel about strong back air? Like strong.
I can hit her there again, maybe.
Like we have to do it coming up. We have to do it like sooner.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Well, hard to hit strong then.
So I think that we double jump like into the aerial.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do.
Nice.
But like. I mean, that's good damage, but I don't know.
Could we
I feel like
could
if
we
you turn it down to
strong
the ground,
could we
then you can do
strong
shit like that.
could we strong back air, like weak back air, strong back air?
I think so. Oh, that was. Ooh, maybe not.
Maybe just like fall, like set fall.
Oh,
With
there you go.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I think that the down air to like put her into the corner is better here.
Yeah. But and well, with platforms, everything changes too, because then you can
land on them and keep, and you're like
smack
in a
down the
better position.
platforms
Yeah.
way better. Yeah.
But I think that this is so. I think that the big thing I'm noticing, you're being way more critical about like what you get from your hit in terms of like how it allows you to like follow up with your next hit.
Yeah.
So this, I think that like looking at Mango's combos and like kind of getting a sense of like how he prioritizes his positions and like where their end states are. Because I feel like Falco's kind of similar to Sheik in that he has like a lot of like, he's kind of modular, like he's got like a bunch of like little pre-packaged like strings, like his down air, shine up. Exactly, and like where you put the opponent for your next set of strings matters a ton. Because some characters are like more susceptible to certain like disadvantage states than others, and some characters use certain escape options like the air or the platform or the ground more effectively than others. So it's like what we're learning here is like there's how we prioritize our hits matters a lot, and it varies. I think there's one thing that stood out is it varies a lot more between stages than maybe we anticipated.
Yeah, definitely more.
Okay. So
that's not like I definitely felt like FD versus platform stages. Obviously, I'm like, you know, combos on FD are way smoother and cleaner and blah blah. But I definitely wasn't thinking like Yoshi's versus FOD versus Dreamland stuff.
Yeah. So I think that this is by far the most productive like direction for you to like work on your play, because I think that this is like really this is like very fundamental, and it gives you a lot of agency in terms of where you take your play style. So can I count on you to keep a critical eye with where we're putting our opponent at the end of our combos, and to concretely let's make a concrete point about for combos, let's say keeping fast fallers off from hitting the platform, platforms where possible, using cross ups to control the shine hit trajectory, different launchers. We'll say up tilt, down tilt, air, etc. And hitting from below the platform with aerials or shines before they land there. Let's also say simplified tech chases when on platforms. So let's say dare to cover one side, everything on one side, and then let's also sit on one side, up tilt for the same. What else makes sense here? Oh, we also noticed that I saw you do a bunch of Waveland shines, so let's make sure that we have Waveland shine / detailed utilt RTC, because you hit a few of those too, which will look good.
Like Waveland on and then shine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The classic one. But like that one,
yeah.
I think the important thing here is to flag the variety, because there's a lot more stuff we can do than we were like necessarily doing. And that's important. Sure. And the last thing I want to kind of leave you with is aerial, shine, you maybe using, finding spots where shine, pay attention to spots where shine, pay attention in your games or review to spots where the shine didn't feel that powerful.
Yeah.
Think about.
It's funny. I just did a VOD review for a Falco here for Falco Samus, and that was one of the things I mentioned. Was like, you're going for a ton of down air shine. A lot of them should be down air up tilts, because the shine is just leading to nothing at this percent, or whatever the situation is. But I never think about that with spaces, but it's definitely true.
Yeah, and then last thing I'll actually say, I'll go with continue to develop and apply the ideas of aerial into aerial combo route,
Yep.
combo routes,
Yep.
especially versus floaties and mid fall, especially versus semi-fast fallers, like Sheik and Ganon, DK, mid fallers like Marth, and like the plumbers, and then also and floaties like Peach, Puff, because like that's really where like a lot of the money, like that's really where like a lot of the power, like the power of his combo game is versus those ones.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. Do you think that this is a good list for you to get started on, or do you think that you need more before we meet next week?
I think that's solid.
Oh, actually, wait. This is our last one for the bundle. Are you thinking that we'll continue working together, or like what's your? Yeah,
I think so.
Okay. Awesome.
I think I'm fine